TMA debuts Tobago's first ever street drag race. Mass grave investigation, 56 unclaimed bodies recovered, and municipal cops behind murder and munition plot. Good evening, I am Nicole Williams-Wilson, and you're locked into Tobago Updates Television News for Monday, 20th April 2026. Now to our top story. History was made on the asphalt this weekend as the Tobago Motorsport Association hosted the island's first ever Ultimate 660 street drag racing event. What was expected to be a modest gathering turned into a massive showcase of speed and adrenaline, signaling a new era for local motorsports. AMPLIA Balgobing has more in this report.
The ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate.
The roars of engines and the scent of burning rubber filled the air as Tobago Motorsport Association, or TMA, launched their inaugural 660 street drag race. Designed to bring organized racing to the streets of Tobago, the event exceeded all expectations, proving that the hunger for motorsport on the island is at an all-time high. The president of TMA, Dexter Sandy, noted that while they prepared for a steady turnout, the actual numbers were staggering.
So definitely today we feel so proud about this event. It's the first time TMA is putting on something called Ultimate Street 660 Streets. And I mean, the crowd that has turned out here today, we planned for about 800-900 people. We have here in excess of 3,000-4,000 people. And we're really proud to see so many persons coming out to support the drivers, to support motorsport. Right? And I mean, words are kind of fighting me right now, but I'm saying we're really proud. And I mean, for this year, we had a lot of things that we learned, a lot of learnings here today. And
among the competitors was Richard Mohammed of Performance Auto Tobago. While acknowledging the growing pains of a first-time event, he highlighted the undeniable potential for the sport's future growth.
It's a nice event to have a big crowd. It's a real nice event at Tobago. It's good to see so many competitors coming out. Could have been a little better organized, but it was fun nonetheless. We enjoy it. There are plenty of interest for sure. A lot of spectators, a lot of competitors. So I mean, definitely have plenty potential.
The event also served as a family affair. Father and son duo, Adam and Ajmal Mustafa, both took to the track. For them, it isn't just a hobby. It is a viable tourism product that wants serious attention and investment from the Tobago House of Assembly.
It's tremendous. And it could only get better based on intervention from the THA and anybody else. We have a lot of Trinidadians looking on. It is in the agenda right now, and with this turnout here, a lot of the assembly members will be watching it closely because this is a tourist, a tourism product.
Since I'm 7, I started in a go-kart. Then slowly climb the ranks of go-karting from Briggs to road tax to shifter and whatnot in the TTKA class in Trinidad, car for karting, and after karting I jumped onto circuit. Now trying my hand in drags.
Shoot, 40 years, 45 years. So it's a relaxation.
With over 3,000 spectators turning out to witness the Ultimate 660, the TMA has sent a clear message. Drag racing has found a permanent home in the hearts of many Tobagonians. This is AMPLIA Balgobing reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The disposal of human remains in Trinidad and Tobago is strictly governed by the Cremation and Burial Ground Act. Legal compliance requires specific permits and approved facilities. Any unauthorized disposal or procedural breach constitute a serious criminal offense under national law. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has initiated an urgent investigation following the discovery of 56 sets of human remains at the Kamuto Cemetery. Responding to a report, officers secured the site for a comprehensive forensic examination. The recovered remains include 50 infants, 4 adult males, and 2 adult females. Initial findings indicate that while most adult remains bore identification tags, 2 individuals showed evidence of previous post-mortem examinations. Preliminary theories suggest the incident may involve the unlawful disposal of unclaimed bodies. Commissioner of Police Alistair Guevara has classified the matter as top priority, emphasizing that any breach of legal or ethical procedures regarding the dignified handling of the deceased will be met with full accountability. The investigation is being spearheaded by the Homicide Bureau and Northern North Division under the direct supervision of senior officials. While the discovery has sparked significant public concern, the TTPS has appealed for calm as specialized units work to establish the origin of the remains. Authorities remain committed to transparent process and urge anyone with relevant information to contact the police through established channels as the forensic analysis continues. Tragedy and betrayal at the San Fernando Municipal Police Headquarters. A community is in mourning and the law enforcement fraternity is in shock for the discovery of Acting Corporal Anuska Eversley body early Sunday morning. What was first feared to be an external raid on the station is now being described by officials as a calculated internal betrayal. Jewel Green George has the details.
The quiet of Lady Hills Avenue was shattered at 4:40 a.m. Sunday when a municipal officer discovered the lifeless body of Acting Corporal Anuska Eversley. The veteran officer, a mother and dedicated public servant, was found in the station's charge room semi-nude with a fatal gunshot wound to the neck. While the city mourned, an added sinister reality emerged. 58 police-issued firearms and 3,000 rounds of ammunition were missing from the station vault. Commissioner of Police Alistair Guevara was quick to address the mounting public anxiety.
At this stage, there is no information whatsoever to suggest that this was a targeted attack against the law enforcement by any outside party.
The outside party theory evaporated as investigators reviewed CCTV footage. The evidence points to an inside job. 2 off-duty municipal officers identified as 28-year-old Siobhan Cooper and an officer named Ramkisoon were reportedly seen entering the compound and allegedly using duct tape to mask security cameras. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar condemned the act as a betrayal of the highest order. The breach occurred despite a state of emergency being in effect, during which the TTPS reports a decrease in violent crime across all divisions.
We have law-abiding citizens, and I said it's less than 500 serious criminals we have in this country, holding 1.4 million persons to ransom. We won't allow that to happen, ma'am. Rest assured.
Investigators reveal a marked police pickup was used to escort the stolen weapons to Claxton Bay to avoid detection at roadblocks. While some munitions have been recovered, units from the IATF and Homicide Bureau remain on high alert.
We lost one of our own. Let us band together and give support to her family and her colleagues whom she served under. And let us now take cognizance of the fact that there are persons who have such a lawless mentality that they would attack members of the police service in such a brazen manner.
Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Up next, 6 detained, 40 guns, 612 rounds recovered in murder plot probe.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Trinidad is my home, and I always say charity begins at home. So I'm just delighted to bring this team of dedicated volunteers. Part of our motto is that we just don't send relief. We hand deliver it with care and compassion. And as I would always tell my team, the best way to find oneself is to lose oneself in the service of others.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Baby, when you whine on me. Somebody get the phone, I get wet. I get wet. I get wet. I'm looking all through the party. I hope I find you there.
Office looking professional.
Hello?
Hey, bandit!
Is this Charles and Charles Inc.? I'm your new receptionist.
Oh, yes. Welcome, welcome. This is Charles and Charles.
So you're Charles?
And Charles?
Okay then. Well, I see you're ready for business.
Oh, yes, yes. I have my favorite photo, my desk, and a spot for George.
George?
On the doubles, man. Have my marriage certificate, my cow certificate, my divorce certificate.
Tax certificate?
Taxi? No, I used to pull bull.
No. Tax certificate.
Tax? Yes, I had one of that in the last office, you know, but I lost it. No, wait, I had one in my mother's house, but I think the cow eat it.
Look, Mr. Charles.
And Charles?
Do you pay your taxes? It is critical to your business. You should call Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, they provide tax and accounting services, and their corporate secretarial services. Oh, the best.
Really? How you know?
Well, my last boss lost his whole business and I lost my work.
Oh.
You know, there's a tax amnesty going on now.
Really? So I can pay all my back taxes?
And don't forget to call Anderson so you could save your business and I could keep my work. Oh God, no. This picture has got to go.
Thank you for staying with us. 6 people are in custody tonight following a major breakthrough in the San Fernando Station murder probe. Police recovered 22 firearms and over 600 rounds of ammunition during overnight raids. This brings the total number of recovered weapons to 40. However, 18 guns and nearly 2,400 rounds of ammunition remains on the streets. Investigators say 58 firearms and 3,000 rounds were initially stolen during the deadly breach. 2 municipal officers who are now identified as Acting Corporal Eversley's own colleagues, 2 women and 2 men, are being questioned for her killing. Commissioner Alistair Guevara led the tactical team through several simultaneous operations across South Trinidad. Specialized units are now using advanced technology to track the remaining arsenal. Police vow to continue the search until every stolen munition is back in state custody. Big changes are coming for domestic travelers at Piarco International Airport this Friday. The airport's authorities closing the traditional ground floor domestic departure lounge. Starting April 24th, passengers flying to Tobago will use a unified all-gates system. You will now access gates 1 through 14 alongside international travelers. This shift offers more duty-paid and not duty-free shopping and dining options, and required adherence to international security protocols of 100 milliliter limit for liquids and gels in domestic carry-ons. However, Member of Parliament Colum Imbert is criticizing the decision on social media. Imbert called the closure nonsensical, warning it will create severe congestion at checkpoints. He also raised concern for elderly and disabled passengers who must now navigate stairs. Officials maintain that the new flow will create a more efficient airport experience. Stay tuned to Tobago updates as we monitor the impact on the air bridge. The Tobago Tourism Agency Limited TITAL marked a significant milestone in its global expansion strategy by participating for the first time in WTM Latin America, held from April 14 to 16, 2026 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Stationed within the Caribbean tourism organization Caribbean Village, Tobago leveraged their premier B2B platform to introduce its unspoiled brand to over 32,000 industry professionals. This debut signals a pivot towards market diversification, tapping into a growing demand among South America travelers for authentic, eco-centric, and community-driven experiences. Throughout the 3-day event, TTAL representative, including Board Director Jamila Warwick, conducted high-level meeting with digital media firms, tour operators, and travel writers to sharpen Ireland's competitive edge in the region. By building on the collective momentum of the CTO, Tobago is positioning itself as a fresh alternative to traditional Caribbean hotspots. This initiative is a core component of TTAL's long-term vision to foster sustainable economic growth through new source market. As a global travel pattern shift, Tobago's commitment to strengthening Latin American partnership ensures the island remains a forerunner for travelers seeking meaningful nature-based adventures. The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We'll be right back.
Okay, family taking long to play the card. Come on, tell you. I'm all in time, so good, but. Look at it. Yo, what school you went by?
Diane Bishops, boy.
Bishops?
Yeah,
Sure,
we know
man?
the baddest has come out of Bishops, sir.
The baddest?
But telling her,
We need the baddest. My one night and and I is the baddest.
my Bishops is the
Yo,
best,
what going on with Tola? Here, what going on? It's only one way to settle this.
We'll be live on Youth Voice TV, where I, your host, Multibass, will be hosting the Rep Your School DJ competition, where DJs will go head-to-head in a crazy battle to secure the title. We have cash prizes of $10,000 to come out and win, and a lot of amazing prizes. Guys, what are you waiting for? Let me come out, come and showcase your skills. Come let me do some juggling.
So guys, there are two categories for DJs that are out of school up to 35 years, and for the DJs that are currently in school, it must be up to 19 years of age. So guys, get ready. It's all about Rep Your School. It's all about the DJ competition.
Who will bring the best vibes? Who can control the crowd? And who will earn the bragging rights? You get a chance to be a part and witness the rise of the new DJ generation. So this is Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ, live on Tobago Updates. Stay tuned.
Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ competition. Rep Your School.
Baby, when you whine on me. Somebody get the phone, the telephone. I get wet. I get wet. I get wet. I'm looking on through the party. I hope I find you there.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Welcome back. The Friendship Estate Bypass Road was transformed into a high-octane arena over the weekend as a 660 street drag race roared into action. The event, which drew thousands of spectators, is being hailed as a pivotal moment for sports tourism and a major win for public policy in Tobago. AMPLIA Balgobing has more in this report.
Engines roared and tires smoked as local speed enthusiasts gathered for the 2026 660 street drag race. The atmosphere was electric, marking a successful utilization of the island's newest infrastructure. For Chief Secretary Farley Augustine, seeing the community engage so passionately with the sport was a validation of strategic planning.
Today is a proud moment for everyone involved in motorsport in Tobago. It's a really proud moment for the Tobago House of Assembly as well, because sometimes you enact public policy and you do so strategically, but when you really see the outcomes, you have every moment to smile and be elated.
The sheer volume of attendees caught the attention of the Secretary of Sports and Youth Empowerment, Keegan Denoon. With over 3,000 people lining the strip, the event underscored a massive potential for the island to market itself as a regional hub for niche sporting events.
The turnout is tremendous. We have over 3,000 persons here. This is indeed a step in the right direction for sport tourism on the island. I'm quite pleased as the Secretary of Sport and Youth Empowerment to see the turnout. This is the start of something great.
According to Augustine, the Friendship Estate Bypass Road, which was recently commissioned, was always envisioned to serve a dual purpose. By hosting sanctioned motorsporting events, the THA aims to curb illegal street racing while simultaneously building a Monaco-style atmosphere that justifies government investment in the industry.
On this road that we constructed not so long ago, and at the opening of this road, I did mention that this Friendship Estate will be used for motorsporting, and that I wanted to begin to recreate Monaco in this space. So this is all adding justification for government spend and support to motorsport industry here in Tobago.
In a move that will likely thrill the Tobago Motorsports Association, officials signaled that this is only the beginning. Plans are now being solidified to establish a permanent and designated home for the sport to ensure long-term growth and safety.
I have no reservations in investing on behalf of the Tobago House of Assembly to ensure that the Tobago Motorsport Association has a designated area for them. This is indeed a step in the right direction as we roll out our agenda in investing in sport tourism on the island.
As the smoke clears on a successful weekend, the momentum for Tobago's motorsport industry appears to be moving at full throttle. AMPLIA Balgobin, reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Following the massive security breach at the San Fernando Municipality Police Station, activist Wendell Eversley, a relative of the deceased, is calling the incident a direct indictment of the state. True Green George has these details.
The San Fernando Municipality Police Station is usually a place of refuge. Today, it remains a crime scene where Anuska Eversley, a mother of 3, was shot and killed while on duty. Her death coincides with one of the largest police weaponry thefts in the country's recent history. Police confirm over 58 guns and 3,000 rounds of ammunition were carted away. For her uncle, prominent social and political activist, former 1990 attempted coup hostage and survivor, the breach is a sign of deep systemic failure.
The indictment of the state. The last time I could recall a situation like this happened in a police station in Trinidad and Tobago in 1990 when they drove in to the Forreston police headquarters, blew it up. I was a hostage in the parliament. History is something we must learn from the past, and if we don't deal with it, we prompt to repeat it.
The loss is felt most at home. Anuska leaves behind a daughter set to write CAPE exams in 2 weeks, a son in Form 2, and a primary school student. Eversley says the family is struggling to process the brutality of the act.
It's really heartbreaking to know that their mom left for work, expecting her to come back home, and the way she was murdered in a police station in San Fernando.
Investigations are active. Deputy Commissioner of Police Susan Martin met with the family yesterday, but many questions still remain. While a state of emergency remains in effect, national statistics show no significant drop in violent crime since its re-implementation. Eversley is now calling for the resignation of the Minister of Homeland Security, Roger Alexander.
The Minister of Homeland Security should be fired. We don't want a minister. When we see him just in the media, it's like a joke.
Even as 6 suspects have since been detained and a quantity of the munitions have been retrieved, with the search for the full cache of stolen arsenal continuing, a family prepares to bury a mother and a nation questions its safety. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
A major update tonight in the Pigeon Point jet ski tragedy. Police have released the 32-year-old suspect from custody. The Canaan man walked free Saturday morning after his initial detention period expired. Investigators have now sent the official file to the Director of Public Prosecution. Sources say the DPP is currently weighing a charge of manslaughter. 7-year-old Angelica Jogi died after a jet ski struck her on April 8 in a marked swimming area. The operator allegedly fled the scene before police arrived. Meanwhile, the Tobago House of Assembly is drafting stricter marine safety policies. We will bring you the DPP's decision as soon as it is announced. The weather report when we return.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Okay. 335, 336, 337, 338, 339.
Counting on your fingers again. No wonder you lose your business.
Grandpa, thanks for helping me start over.
You not lucky in business, you know. As a child, you tried to sell hog plum. That failed. As a teenager, you and your boyfriend tried to break into the jewelry business. But hey, where that boy end up?
He live in Aruka in the Grove. The golden one.
Oh, child, if you want to get into business, you have to have your financial records intact. But hey, do you know your numbers?
Of course, 624 333.
No, child, your numbers, your ratios, your equity ratios. You have a financial handicap.
What?
You need to see somebody about that. Anderson.
Who?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago, they offer tax and accounting services. They know about financial management.
Grandpa, I started this business with nothing.
And nothing is what you will end up with unless you call Anderson Services. Here.
Okay, this card is nice.
Yeah.
What's this?
Your rental fee. Have business will pay rent. Hot and groovy in the soca party.
Welcome back. Every day we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. For a social media poll today we asked, does the shooting of a police officer at a municipal police station signal a need for stricter restrictions for the current SOE? 78% voted strongly agree, 8% voted agree, 7% voted disagree, and 7% voted strongly disagree. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight will be mostly fair despite few partly cloudy periods with brief showers. The minimum temperature is forecast to be around 24 degrees at Piarco and 25 degrees at Crown Point. Tomorrow will be hot and sunny and slightly hazy with few partly cloudy spells at times with isolated showers. There's a chance of isolated heavy showers favoring western areas of Trinidad during the afternoon. Mostly fair night expected. A mild concentration of Sahara dust is present in the atmosphere. Sensitive persons should take necessary precautions. The maximum temperature tomorrow is expected to reach around 32 degrees at Piarco and 31 degrees at Crown Point. Seas will be moderate with waves between 1.5 and 2.0 meters in open waters and below 1.0 meters in sheltered area. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:52 and sunset at 6:16. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night. Let's recap the headline. TMA debuts Tobago first ever street drag race. Mass grave investigation, 56 unclaimed bodies recovered. And municipal cops behind murder and munition plot.